Okay, this is the PACE or PACE, also Bell Electrolabs automatic double tracker. I'm using a Strat, and it's going into a Hughes & Kettner Tubemeister 5 watt amp. You will notice that one of the knobs is missing, and the mix pot is very scratchy. At the moment I've got it halfway. The gain pot was the same, but I've cleaned it, so I'll try and clean up the mix pot as well. But obviously it's, it may need a little bit of clean up here and there depending on what you need to do with it. It was housed in a rack unit for a while, and because of that, this front fascia bit has been trimmed down so it could fit onto a 1-unit rack panel. Other than that, it seems to work. I'll just briefly run through it. The in-out switch doesn't seem to do anything, but I don't know if that's something to do with a foot switch. There's a foot switch socket on this side. But yeah, here's what it sounds like. That's with everything turned down to the minimum. I'll turn up the delay so you can hear just the delay on its own. I'll put it up to maximum. It's a little bit distorted. You can actually turn up the gain on it and use it as a kind of distortion or overdrive. Okay, so let's sort of have a play around. So there you go. Yeah, lots of fun to be had with the delay and it's delay, deviation, which is kind of the amount or the depth of the modulation effect, and modulation controls the speed of the modulation. Does that make sense? So speed, depth, and the delay is literally the delay. So it's kind of like the chorus effect. You can also get very short slapback delay with it. The gain controls the amount of gain, as far as I can tell, for the effect, and the mix controls the mix between dry and wet. On the side of the unit, if I can just turn this around, and, I don't know how clear that is, but we've got foot switch control, which I've never tried, input, which is obviously the input, and the direct and the mixed out. So you could put the mix up to full and have the direct signal and the affected signal, and control that yourself, which would probably be the best way to go if you're using it for like a studio sort of thing. So there you go. That's the Bell Electrolabs or PACE automatic double tracker.